Good afternoon, everyone. Garden tour time. I've ate a few cucumbers out of the garden, and a few zucchinis, and lots of cherry tomatoes. My zinnias haven't flowered yet, but they're growing. This is still getting rust on it. I don't know. And these are starting to get flowers. See the little buds starting. That one's almost open. These orange ones are open. And so is this red one. Not pretty. And these are open. There's supposed to be a black one in here, but I haven't seen it yet. This one's starting to open. My primroses are starting to flower again. And so are my Egyptian daisies. These never stopped. Neither did my dahlias. And the beans you can see are getting flowers. And I don't think I got anything on my cucuzzis yet. But my rubicantes have two. And they got a few that look like they could be starting down there. And these cucumbers right here. Let's see if I can find. There's one. Oh, there's some that are ready. I get to pick some today. Woohoo! And do I see what I think I see? Yes, sweet. My little white dragon egg cucumbers. Okay, that makes me very happy. This, I believe, is my sugar pie pumpkins. And they're getting the little ones around here and there. I got some cucumbers on this one too. Woohoo! I'm going to be picking me some cucumbers. Okay, I'm happy now. Let's see. Let's go this way. My grapes are not looking so hot. But they're growing, so that's a plus. And watermelon's gotten pretty big, and it's taken over the marigolds that are planted here. I took out the chrysanthemums, and I took out most of the calendula. And I'm not sure what this one is, but it's planted where I had the wildflowers, edible wildflowers. So, but there's no flowers actually blooming yet, so. This is my stick kale, which is almost taller than me now. All of my volunteer tomatoes are picking up and starting to grow. And the beans have come back to life. I thought they were goners, but they're not. Let's see. I got a little tiny plant coming on that squash. That's a butternut. And there's a little tiny plant coming on that one, and I can't remember what those were. And I can't find the label for it either. But them and that one, I believe, are the same. This zucchini hasn't had any more since I picked the first one. But if you see right there, there's one there on that one. And most of my squash plants are doing pretty good over here. The tree, on the other hand, the sand cherry tree is looking kind of sad. So, I don't know. I planted some of these onions down there, close to the sand cherry. And they seem to be doing pretty good. I just come over here and pick these off every once in a while and eat them just like that. The comfrey's doing great. And all the mint along with it. And my chamomile flowers. I need to harvest those. And this watermelon plant's doing pretty good too. Now, that lettuce is bitter. It got way too hot for it. My rhubarb is finally picking up in its new spot. My Chadwicks have not gotten any ripe ones. But if you look right here, I got some little babies. And all of these right here are Chadwicks. And I'm getting some little brown cherries on these. Both of them. My 42 days are getting pretty good sized. I was told those only get to an ounce, but some of these are looking like they could be getting bigger than that. So, I don't know. These don't have any yet. My early girls have some. Most of my big ones don't have a whole lot yet. I'm trying rosemary here that my daughter gave me to plant. She told me how far up to plant it, and we'll see if I keep it alive this time. My little tiny sunflower, and if you look right here, I have my reddish yellow ones. Now the sun's blocking it, but look at the bee in there. Here, can we get it? Yeah, there we go. The bees are enjoying my sunflowers. There's another one right here. The red's kind of fading as it gets older. I'm still picking tons of blueberries off of these. There's more in there. I think it's almost done though. There's some down there. Quite a few on this bush as well. And we've been picking strawberries galore, both white and red. My beans have quite a few beans on them as well. At least my bush ones do. The white moths have been eating my whole ones. Sweet potatoes are still going strong. The other potatoes are kind of dying off. My radishes all went to seed, and I've been eating the little seed pods. I threw a bunch of these in a salad. My gladdies and my dahlias are still showing off. My sweet 100s are pulling over. Whoops. Sorry, I dropped you guys. There's a red one back there, but I'm not picking it up on the camera. My amaranth is getting pretty tall and it's going to seed. I have been eating this and eating this and eating this, and you can't really tell. That's cool though. My peppers are finally starting to grow and get flowers. Yeah, sunlight's off. There we go. Marigolds are growing. My sunflowers are all getting taller than me. I'll get to the other side of this one in a second because I got to show you that beauty. And that one's getting way up there. That's at least 2 foot above my head, maybe 3. That still got grass. I'm going to change that eventually. This tomato has gone nuts. It's taken over some of my walkway. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? Every day it fills in a little bit more from the side. This part's weird though. But look at the base on this baby. Look at that. It's huge. And that's this part of the garden. Now I'll talk about what Justin doesn't want to talk about. We contacted the city to see if we can put his extra garage in and found out that this side yard, 8 feet of it here and 8 feet of that over there actually too, belongs to the city. And clear from the curb to these tree stumps is city right away. So there's no room to put the shed you want. The garage, I mean. And they said we can't even put a shed unless it's only like 7 foot wide, because from the property line we have to have 10 feet, they said, and 3 feet from the house. So that leaves us, I measured it, and it leaves us exactly 7 foot. So we did find a 7x7 that we might get and put there. And then after that, Justin told me to go ahead and take this grass up and plant the scissor garden too, until we can afford to get something else. We can't even move out of here until December of 2022 because of the way our loan was written. We have to live in it that long. I was told we weren't supposed to sell it until after that too, so we are kind of at a crossroads with that. But we'll get him a small shed, and then we want to, since we can't do the garage, we want to widen this door, and that is possible because it's got a beam all the way across. So I think that will be the next step after a window. that we already bought the window. We just got to get it put in. But then that garage, so I need to get a quote on how much that's going to cost. And the man door will go away. So that's the plans right now. You guys have a great day. I'll leave you with the sunflower.